It's 2 a.m. You are lying in the dark, bathed in the flickering glow of a screen. Your thumb swipes upward, again and again, pulling up a continuous stream of disaster headlines, panic symbols, and global crises. In our physical lives, we organize our days to avoid stress. We steer clear of conflict and seek out comfort. Yet, when we pick up our phones, we voluntarily bypass cheerful updates to consume the exact content that spikes our anxiety. After an hour of this, a familiar feeling sets in. You feel exhausted, guilty, and out of control. It feels like a personal failure, a complete lack of discipline keeping you locked in this digital misery. This magnetic pull toward bad news is a highly engineered survival mechanism, an ancient biological feature working exactly as intended. To make sense of our modern digital habits, we have to stop looking at the human mind as a modern operating system and start analyzing it as a highly efficient piece of ancient survival architecture. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, human ancestors navigated a physical environment defined by scarce information and constant lethal threats. Every sudden rustle in the grass required immediate evaluation. In that environment, incoming information carried an extreme asymmetry of risk. If you ignored a positive event, say a bush full of berries, you missed out on a brief moment of calories and pleasure. If you ignored a negative event, you died. This evolutionary pressure built a very specific sorting mechanism inside the human brain. Imagine incoming data arriving in two distinct streams: positive, safe information, and jagged, negative warnings. When positive information reaches this filter, the brain casually deflects it, but negative information slides right through. The brain catches it and assigns it maximum cognitive weight. This triggers an immediate physical response. Cortisol and adrenaline flood the system, forcing you to hyperfixate on the danger until you can confirm you are safe. Fear and pessimism are the primary biological mechanisms that kept our species from going extinct. That survival architecture served us perfectly on the ancient savanna, but it is entirely mismatched for the modern digital landscape. Social media networks operate with a single metric of success: keeping your eyes on the screen. The algorithms monitor every click to maximize your engagement time. They quickly learned the rules of our biological sorting mechanism. They flood your feed with disaster because they realized your brain physically cannot look away from a threat. When this interaction scales up across billions of users, the effect is massive. Fear and panic spread exponentially faster through networks than optimism. Digital platforms successfully reverse-engineered our inherent negativity bias to build a closed-loop system of perpetual, highly profitable threat. Doomscrolling, then, is an ancient survival instinct executing perfectly, trapped inside the wrong environment. What we experience on the user end is a state of chronic biological addiction. We are continuously fed manufactured outrage and rapid-fire digital alerts that keep our nervous systems locked in a state of emergency. Recognizing this dynamic shifts the burden away from individual willpower. Your attention is being deliberately harvested by machines built to exploit your biology. You cannot rewire your evolutionary biology, but you do possess complete agency over the environmental inputs you expose it to. You can simply put the device down. Starving the digital system of the panic it requires to function is the surest way to quiet the noise and reclaim control over your own biological alarms.